I decided to go live. I got a new toy to play with, you know. This is a digital torque wrench got from Harbor Freight. Okay. 2766-20. This is the pin detent. This is a several-year-old model. Let's try to loosen this. Okay, let's make sure it's loose. Okay, it's loose. Okay, now let's just snug it up a little bit. Okay, we just snugged it. Now, let me pull the socket off this pin detent. Okay. Now, let's try to torque this. Suppose I should be using a ratchet, but I'm not. Maybe I'll crank it for 2 seconds. Maybe not. Let's just try to tighten it. Wow. I'm really going to have to crank it here for about 1/1000th of a second. Otherwise, I'll be sitting there not being able to tighten it. Okay, that should do it. Let's see how much leverage I can get out of this. I'm gonna have to probably buy a bigger breaker bar. Just about the cheapest way to torque something. I don't have that kind of money like other channels to do to buy the expensive digital torque wrenches. They're about $2,000. Okay. Now, let's see. Wow, I can't even turn it. Maybe I should loosen it up a little bit, but I don't know. Wow, it's jumping all over the place. Truly jumping. Maybe I should crank it with the little one. Let me loosen it back up. Okay, see what I can get out of this. Bottom keeps spinning, so I got to crank on it for at least a split second. see what I can really get out of it. Wow, I'm gonna need a really big breaker bar. I mean enormous. Wow, it's still spinning. This sucks. Okay. Okay. That couldn't have been too much. It wasn't even 1 second. I can even use my feet to do it. Trying to get a reading. They'll be live tomorrow night doing different stuff. Wow. I wonder if it says how much it would take to untorque it. Let's try it. Wow, it's off the scale. I can't even do it. That's an idea to tell how much it would take to do these. Okay. It's an idea. Let me try what I want to do now. Since I'm going to need a big breaker bar. Okay. Let's bust it loose with the compact flex. Okay, now let's tighten it. 5 seconds. That'll give an idea how much it tightened. Now let me see if I can loosen it. Wow. Wow. That was 165 pounds it hit. Actually, it says 312. Huh? 312, huh? That's interesting. I wonder how you set the clear. Yeah, 312. Yep. Okay. Let's try that again. Try to tighten it with the compact flex. Now I gotta zero this thing. Let's see here. Trying to zero it. Okay, it's zeroed. It is now on 0. Now let's see how much it takes for me to loosen it. Wow! Wow, I can't even loosen it. It's up to 188. Couldn't even loosen that. Holy smokes. Let's try that again. Wow! 197. Wow. I want to do one more pull on it. Uh, 217. If anybody can read that. Wow, I can't even loosen that. This thing is, that little compact flex impact wrench got some balls. Wow. This is not bad. 3/4 inch, I just have adapters on it. Now, there's one thing I have to figure out how to do. How to run it and adapt it to a drill. So when I drive, lags into my, my tree trunks that I get, how much torque we can show. Because I wanted to get the 3/4 inch drive. This goes all the way to 750 pounds. The problem is, I'm going to need one heck of a breaker bar to get something to 750. But that's going to be I wonder if this, no, this would never work on an impact wrench, would it? Nah, I doubt it. No, why would it? No, it won't work on an impact wrench. Because you got to keep, an impact wrench does something. So yeah, 217, that's as much as I'm willing to push without throwing my back out. Now, let's see if I can, it should loosen it. Yeah, it loosens it. Let's crank on it for like 1 second. As soon as it makes contact. Now let's see if I can loosen it. Let's reset it to 0. Okay, it's at 0. Okay, let's see. That was 1 second of tightening it. It was at 110. Oh, it's spinning, so it is loose. 111. Okay. Okay, come on. I've never dealt with one of these digital torque wrenches. You get them at Harbor Freight, this is only 60 bucks. 750 pounds is cheap. You try buying a real digital torque wrench from Matco or Snap-on, you're probably looking at $600-700 at least. Okay. Well, we know it was around 110 pounds, so it tightened too. Let's reset. Clear. Now it's back to 0. Okay. Everybody. One more time I'm going to loosen and that'll be it. Tomorrow night I'm going to go live. Well, he doesn't have a beard. Okay, let's reset. Okay, it should be on 0. Okay, clear. This ain't working. I wonder if I could carry this over and actually do a demo with the drill. Let's try a quick one. See if it'll even work. See if it'll even work. Okay, let me get some light and everything. It's going to take a few minutes to adapt to get a drill to try to do something. We're going to just try it. Okay. We're going to try to run 1 or 2 legs into previously drilled holes and see if we can come up with a torque. Then I got to work on trying to make this thing work the right way by getting something welded. How many guys think of that? I'll go take a few things to a welding shop. Like I say, I'll take a couple things to the welding shop. I haven't been there in about 5 years. I want to come up with a way to be able to, you know, be able to put an adapter into a downsizer, get it welded to it, get everything welded up so I don't snap any adapters and drills. I'm willing to spend about 50 bucks doing it too. Okay. Now, you just take that off. I need a really long breaker bar, about 5 feet. Now, let me figure out what drill I'm going to do. Let's do the Milwaukee. Okay. Let's get a battery. Let's run the Gen 4 Milwaukee. Okay. I always need light. There's never enough light when you need it. Okay, I don't see any there. I'm going to use a broken adapter. Not going to use a new one. That's only 3/8. That'll never cut it. I need 1/2 inch. Give me a few minutes here. First of all, let me come up with a leg. You don't need that big of a leg either. This'll do. That'll do. Nope, just a little too small. That'll work. Come up with an adapter that's broken. Gonna snap. Okay, put a regular one in. I'm back. Yeah, that looks like about the right size one. Okay. Now, where's the drill at? Somewhere around there. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's get the torque adapter. We are going to have to get another adapter for it. Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to need one hell of a breaker bar. Okay. Now we take this socket off. Also going to have to be able to downsize it. We see here. That's 3/4 inch drive on it too. It's the only bad thing. The only bad thing. Nope. Okay. Let me take a look here. Damn. This is all complicated. That's 15/16. Okay. There she is. Hell's bells. Here it is. I don't know how much power this drill is going to lose with all these adapters, but I am running the 8 amp Forge battery on it. I don't know, I even turn that on. No, I forgot to turn it on. Let's just install another one. Okay, it's on now. It's on 0. Let's remove that and redo that. Good thing I have a impact wrench here. Now all I need now is the battery. So far, nothing. Have to move that again. Says 9. There's no way that's 9 pounds. That's next to impossible. Let's remove it again. Okay. Now it says, yeah, right. Clear. Okay, it's clear. Ah, no way that's at 0. I know it ain't going to work with an impact wrench. Okay. It says 12 foot-pounds. I find that hard to believe. Let's try this one. Let's reset it. Down to 0. Now it won't show anything. I think I got too many adapters here. What I really need to do, I know what I need to do. I need to have the welding shop weld something to go on my drill to a 3/4 inch shank. Let's see if it does work on an impact. I doubt it. I doubt it. Yeah, maybe I better not do that. It'll probably end up breaking it. Okay. One thing, the anti-roll in. Clear. Okay. Let's make sure it's on 0. 0. Oh, come on. Pounds, please. Brand new video in a few minutes here. Yeah. It did so much I couldn't even loosen it. I got to sit and figure all this out. In the meantime, tomorrow night I'm going to go live. I'm going to be demoing the Ryobi hammer drill and the Ryobi impact driver versus a brand no one ever heard of from Menards. Master Force Boost. They make a hammer drill that has more power than Ryobi has. And they make an impact driver with almost the same power, and it's made by the same company that makes Flex. So tomorrow night we're going to compare hammer drill from Home Depot, which is Ryobi, which is the little brother there, to the top of the line hammer drill at Menards, which is the Master Force Boost, which develops 800 inch-pounds, which is made by the same company, Shervan, that makes Flex, and their impact driver. We're going to do that tomorrow night. Not many guys are willing to compare a store-bought brand to a Home Depot brand, but I'm willing to try it because why? Because I have the tools. There's not a Menards all over the country. They're only located in the Midwest. Unless you order online and get it shipped to your house, you're not going to find it anywhere else in the world. So, in the meantime, I got to figure this out. I got to have a guy do some welding for me on this to adapt